would get these guys that were very skilled and talented with knives, and they would chop, 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 chop fruits and veggies. Let me tell you, if they had this, their life would have been so much easier. Welcome everybody. John Florell is here, and y'all know John. Be prepared to be wowed and amazed with the Kitchen Master Mandolin. You've probably heard of these before. It's basically a French tool that makes slicing a lot easier. But they're like $200 for their stainless versions. We have an affordable version that does the same exact thing. And John, you don't need to be a pro.
No, you don't.
To look like one.
I know.
Look at this.
Well, every professional chef in the world has a mandolin in their arsenal of tools somewhere. Mainly because you get uniform slices when you use it. You can't slice with a knife that uniform or that perfect, okay? And with a mandolin, these were originally developed in Germany as a cabbage board, okay? Everybody knows in Germany they love their sauerkraut.
Right.
And as a cabbage board, you can do cabbage, noodles and cabbage, okay? You can shred cabbage coarse like this, or you can do it super fine for a coleslaw. Do iceberg lettuce on taco night, okay, for iceberg lettuce. But this is what it was originally made to do in Germany over 100 years ago. What we've done at Kitchen Master is we've made this the most versatile, handheld, all-in-one mandolin that you'll ever use in your kitchen. It's like having your own little sous chef right there in the kitchen with you.
Look at that.
I mean, coleslaw is so fine, it comes out more like shredded wheat, right?
Yeah.
But watch the difference, because it's got 8 different slicing thicknesses. Now, right here on the side, you'll see a knob that has 8 different settings. So when you turn this knob, it drops the platform down, or it raises it up closer to that fixed stainless steel, German steel blade, okay? Now, I'm gonna go back to the thick, or actually I'm gonna go kind of a medium here. And then on this side, there's another knob that when I turn this, you've got 3 different size teeth. So you can do a super thin julienne, or you can mince really fine, or you can do a medium, or you can go to a super thick. Make big French fries, carrot sticks, zucchini spears. But that same cabbage that I just shredded with the teeth down, now when I raise those teeth up, it minces it into little pieces. So for deli-style coleslaw, with no lumps or humps or bumps, it's the perfect tool. It just saves you so much time. Now, here's the thing that everybody loves about this particular mandolin. It's this part right here. This protects your fingers. If you've ever slipped on those kitchen tools like one of these things, you know, where you get close to your fingers, you have to stop, because if you go too far, you end up taking the nail off, right? Well, watch the difference. Now, there's 4 stainless steel prongs inside the cup. They hold on to the food, you hold on to the holder. What you do is you place that down over the top of an onion, a beet, an apple, a carrot, a pear, and this holds on to the food. Now with this, as you're chopping your onions for tuna fish or chicken salad, or for homemade meatloaf, or on taco night, you'll love it, for chili, you never have to worry about your fingers getting close to the blades.
Oh my gosh, look at
and
that.
It feeds it down through so you never waste anything. There's an entire onion minced perfectly, and my fingers never got close to those blades. This is all that's left. See, as I go through it, that pusher on top, that feeds it down into the machine so you don't waste anything. Now, for something long, like, well, if you want to chop celery for tuna fish or chicken salad, you know, when you're way away from the blade like this, take a look. You can chop more celery in 10 seconds with this machine than you could chop in 10 minutes with a knife. Now, you can do one stalk at a time if you want, but I like to use the whole bunch like this because you get the job done quick. I mean,
look at how even that is.
There's like a whole cup of celery.
Listen, we have chefs here that could never cut that with that kind of consistency. And all you're doing is you're using your hand. Let me show you really quick the colors that you have.
Okay.
And they'll come over because you get the top is also a citrus juicer. You probably noticed that that's the way it's shaped. So I have it in the neon orange. I have it in purple. I have it in this bright green. It comes in black. It comes in blue. And then, of course, the one John is using is in red. And remember that the cover is a citrus juicer as well. So this does double duty. But grab it while you can. When you see this, and you know what's nice? Well, you can do this at home. You don't need any special skills.
Notice there's 2 feet on the bottom, okay? So it's got a handle on one end, and it's got the feet down here on the bottom. Those feet will sit on your countertop or cutting board, or it fits over any size salad bowl. So if you want to chop your celery into a salad bowl or into a bowl like this, now you can do that.
Look at that.
Now, there's 26 different ways just to cut celery with this machine. I mean, with all the different settings. If I put this in, I'm going to use a safety holder now because I'm getting kind of close to my fingers, but look at this. I can even do celery spears for stir fries, okay? It comes out long and like a French fry. fry.
Yeah.
In fact, here, watch this. I'm going to put this bowl aside. We'll pick up a potato because the difference when you're using the vegetables, solid vegetables won't mince or chop. Solid vegetables come out in a julienne stick. So you can make French fries by the mounds. And I mean, if this is all you ever use this machine for, just for making French fries, it's worth it for that job alone.
I do it for sweet potatoes and bake them in the oven.
Sweet potato French fries.
Yeah.
You can do carrot sticks and zucchini spears for your vegetable tray. That one's got kind of slimy on the end there.
I'm proud of you for using the gripper. I like when you use the holder.
Yeah. Look, put it on that safety holder. Now, you see how I tip it in on an angle?
Yeah.
That way you're using more of the length of the carrot to get longer carrot spears. I mean, it makes sense. But hey, look, if you take a zucchini and run it through straight up and down like this, with this setting, you're gonna get short little zucchini sticks, which are great for stir fries or if you wanna do that with your potatoes for hash browns in the morning. But if you run it through lengthwise this way, you'll notice it comes out longer because you're using longer vegetables, okay? If you want longer sticks, just use a longer zucchini.
Think about that. Hey, listen, if you've got kids, think about that with apples and peanut butter or caramel dip.
Yeah.
Think about that with potatoes or making them potato sticks. If you have a food dehydrator, this is your best friend.
It's perfect. You know why? Because you get those uniform pieces. Now, I just put the larger teeth up. See, I turn the knob on the side. You've got really small teeth, medium teeth, no teeth, or you get those big ones. And this is the one that you're going to love for those big, juicy French fries like you get in the restaurants. Or you can do this with beets, apples, carrots, pears. This is kind of a funky potato. But look at this. All you do is brush it through. You get those big American fries this way. And again, this machine saves you so much. It's the time that it saves you that pays for the machine. Now, take a cucumber like this. Maybe you're into bread and butter pickles, or you got a garden in the backyard, you want to make some cucumber and onion salad. I'm gonna raise the slicing blade up to about a number 2. I'm gonna take all the teeth and put them down, and look at this. You mentioned dehydrating. I mean, look at this. Any thinner than this, they'd only have one side.
There's your pickles, right?
Yeah, bread and butter pickles.
Ooh.
Cucumbers for cucumber and onion salad. You'll nickel down carrots for canning. You can slice beets for pickling. Hey, I mean, when cucumbers go up to like $2 a piece in the wintertime, you can make one cucumber last all winter.
Well, you know, and let me tell you too, because a lot of people like cucumber on their sandwich, and they don't want a big honking piece of cucumber. Right. It's the same with carrots. You know, in soup, you don't want a big giant piece of carrot. You want them trimmed down, and you want them so that everybody can eat them, and that your kids will love the shapes because they're more user friendly.
If you just use it for onions, it's worth it because your hands never touch the onions. And again, whether you're mincing onions, dicing onions, slicing onions, it makes no difference. Watch this. Here, I'm gonna take those teeth and bring them back up here. We're going to go to the larger teeth this time because with this, look at this. For dicing onions, for soups, stews, for barbecues, you don't waste anything. You can't cut yourself because of that safety holder, but you get a perfect dice each and every time.
And listen, Europeans have been doing this for years and years and years. And if you've ever seen theirs, you've seen the old-fashioned cabbage boards. It's a big wooden block.
Big wooden thing.
With a blade, and they just rifle it through. It's a condensed, much more safe version of doing that yourself. And you'll be able to cut vegetables that are really, really hard to cut by hand. And John just pulled one out, which is peppers. Even large radishes, almost impossible to cut by hand.
Bell peppers like this, I mean, how else would you cut something like this, that perfect, that uniform,
look at that,
and that thin? I mean, you can go super thin.
For your
you
hoagies.
can go thick, or for salads, for sandwiches. It takes it right to the end, so there's never any waste. I mean, that's all that's left in there. And I'd rather see that piece of skin than my piece of skin. You know, if you're used to using these things.
All right, this day only, it's $29.95. It's $5 off the price. By the way, and I'm sorry I failed to mention that we're doing free shipping and handling, which is a great deal. Not only that, it's $5.99 to get this home. So if you're filling up your shopping cart today and you're thinking, I can spend $40 next month, divide that into the number of flex space that you need and figure out what you need. I tell you this is a great summer item because when you're making deli sandwiches, when you're making vegetable platters or fruit platters, or if you're on a diet and you're trying to eat healthy, or if you're trying to get your kids to eat their veggies, they will love this item. And it's only one thing to clean.
Look at that, I know, and then you just rinse it like a knife under the hot or cold tap in the sink. It cleans up like a dream. The blades are German stainless steel, okay? They're razor sharp, and they're made to stay sharp. You see, the one thing everybody asks about a machine like this is, how long do those blades stay sharp? Because you've seen me slice everything from, potatoes and carrots and apples. I mean, even a juicy red ripe tomato comes out perfect each and every time. But they stay sharp because it's not like a knife.
Look at that.
When you use a knife in the kitchen, Guy, that knife hits countertops, cutting boards, plates, dishes, and that's why your knives go dull. All this blade ever touches are vegetables, fruit, meat, and cheese, so they stay razor sharp. And it does way more work than you can do by hand with a knife. You don't have to worry about your fingers getting close to the blade.
How many slices did you just cut out of one lemon?
Well, I don't know. I'll tell you what.
Look at how many slices he did. I have to show everybody the look. That is, John just did one lemon. And I don't even have it all. Look at these, and yet it is. It's like they're like poker chips here. Look at this.
They really are.
I mean, there's the lemon he just cut up. And perfectly consistent every time.
Yep.
And let me tell you something. Try to do that just using a knife in your hand. Listen, Wolfgang, Curtis, Ming, they probably couldn't do it. I'm not saying anything bad about them. I'm just saying
here's
the
something
same
simple.
slice.
This is simple, okay? And something that everybody can do at home. And everybody loves homemade potato chips, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you've never tried them, instead of buying them in a plastic cellophane bag, try them on a mandolin like this. Look, take a potato, put it in the safety holder. All you do is lightly brush it through. You can make homemade potato chips that are healthy, they're good for you, no preservatives, no additives, no nothing other than the fact that you're doing it on this mandolin here. I can even get a few more out of that potato. Look at this. Now, you soak these in a bowl of ice cold water for about 10 minutes. They'll curl up like a regular potato chip does, and they get hard and crispy. Then you put those on a cookie sheet in the oven, sprinkle some Parmesan cheese or barbecue salt over the top. They're absolutely delicious. Do this with a sweet potato, make sweet potato chips. The kids absolutely love them. You season them how you like.
I'm thinking, for me, I'm looking at those scallop potatoes, which are a pain in the neck unless you've got some industrial machine to slice your potatoes. Guess what? That's what this is. It's an industrial machine, but except you don't have to plug it in and you don't have to worry about it. It's one machine, you slice them thin.
It fits in your knife drawer. That's all the room it takes up in your kitchen drawer. Keep it in your knife drawer. That way when you see it every day, you're going to use it every day, because the more you use this machine, the more you're going to love this machine. Not just for the time that it saves you, but also for the job that it does. I mean, there's no way that you could have a hand like a brain surgeon and a $10,000 knife. There's no way you could slice a bell pepper that safe or that thin.
I want you to look at the pile of food that John Florell has chopped, and he did it in 9 minutes. So if you want to grab one of these, 211-1114. Thank you so much, John Florell.
My pleasure.
Take advantage of free shipping and handling, and still to come in just a bit. And this is my choice when it comes to